Howdy everyone, and welcome to the Inktober art process video for Inktober day 12. Before I start, I wanted to say how refreshing it is to make an art video since it's been so long. For the longest time, my computer was having a ton of hiccups, but now that it's all fixed, we are back in business. For this piece, I wanted to illustrate two friends testing out spells and making potions. I also wanted to create something colorful and cute as well. I noticed most of my traditional illustrations are always more on the serious side, so this is a nice release from all of that. Just a note on why I had my phone. I love to listen to some nice, relaxing music when I'm painting. I noticed that when I don't listen to music when I'm painting, for a certain amount of time after painting, I start to rush a bit. I don't know if it's my soul saying, you know what, you're done with painting or whatever, but listening to music from Okami or the Ghibli movies, ooh yeah, those are nice. And the music from The Mummy from 1999, that OST is great. Oh yes. And whenever I'm illustrating water, I'm painting water, creating illustrations of water, even if it's traditional or digital, I like to listen to like the Sea Prince and the Fire Child from that old animated movie, or there's this old school anime, you guys, from called the Petshop of Horrors. The song Delicious, which is the music for the mermaid episode that they have. You guys gotta check that out. That anime is awesome, by the way. That music is so relaxing. Like when I'm painting illustrations with water, it's just literally just a whole bunch of a whole bunch of inspiration comes from that music, me listening to it. So it's just so nice and relaxing. It's so great. I would highly suggest you guys check it out. I think I'm gonna add the link to the description so you guys can hear it. It's really nice, and listening to relaxing music when I'm painting is a must. for any of my fellow painters out there, the heavens blessed me with the idea of using a hair dryer to dry my paintings while I'm working on them. I saw a few artists on like Instagram or whatnot, YouTube, whatever, using a hair dryer, and I was like, oh my god, I'm doing that. Because for me, I'm a very wet painter. I can't speak for others, but I'm a very wet painter. So sometimes my watercolor paper is like soaked, and it can take forever letting it sit there and dry on its own, you know, when I'm trying to paint. So using a blow dryer has literally been a godsend. You don't know how difficult or how long it can take when you're drawing like an 18 by 12 illustration. Yes, that's what I said. 18 inches by 12 inches painting, and let's just say you do the background and it's like water. It can take so long for that to dry on its own, and I don't even know. I had like an extra blow dryer and everything. I didn't even put 1 and 2 together to make 3. So I am so happy that I did come up with 3 from that mathematic equation to make my life a whole lot better. Thank you. It's a godsend. So if you've been struggling and waiting for your watercolors to dry, your watercolor paintings to dry, wait no longer and get yourself a blow dryer from Walmart or something like that and bless yourself, because it's helpful. You guys are probably asking why I keep switching palettes. That's because your girl has 2 palettes for 1 watercolor set. So I probably am going to purchase a 24 swatch one soon. I don't have to switch, but I also like how the red tones I have and the green and blue tones are separate. So I don't know. We'll see. You know, we'll see about that. But I just wanted to know at the time when it comes to the materials I'm using, the watercolors that I'm currently using in this illustration are Mijello Watercolor Gold Class, the palette, and the Kuretake clean color brushes. I'd have to say that the Mijello and the Kuretake watercolors are very nice. They didn't add titanium to their paint, so they don't have a white residue or sheen. And I've actually been using my Kuretakes for at least 2 years now, and I just got my Mijellos maybe 4 or 5 months ago. So yeah, when it comes to how long I've had them, I must say that I really like the Mijellos as a starter for tubes of watercolor, because I've noticed that they do not crack. They stay juicy, not in the sense of when they're dry they're still wet, but in the sense of when you touch them they're not rock hard, as well as they can still be mushy a little bit while still not getting watercolor paint on your fingers. So they don't crack. I've had them for, as I said, about 4 or 5 months now, and there has been times where I haven't painted in 1 to 2 weeks at a time, and when I open up my palette and I look at it, they are not cracked. They're still juicy, so that's actually a really good thing. They're also supposed to be non-toxic as well, which is also super good as well. And I just like to say that when it comes to what I'm saying about these art supplies, I am not being sponsored. These are based off of my opinion, And I'd also like to note that I am not brand specific. I just happen to see a couple of the artists that I follow and friends that I know use these art supplies, and I just wanted to try them out. They could have been good, they could have been bad. Lucky for me, they were good, at least in my opinion. I am not brand loyal, I am quality loyal, and that's what I dedicate myself to when it comes to art supplies. Quality, not brands. So here, guys, I'm just finishing up all the intricate details, lining my illustrations with the Kuretake brushes, various colors. I really like lining my illustrations with colored watercolors. Well, colored brushes or not anything like that, because I feel like it really makes the colors pop of the illustration. But yes, just adding all the finishing touches to this Inktober Day 12 illustration. I really enjoy joining Inktober because it really challenges me to always come up with intricate ideas, good illustration ideas, and every year I try to do illustrations that will challenge me more and more. Because, you know, if you don't challenge yourself, how do you expect to ever get better? And I really enjoy that about Inktober. This Inktober, I wanted to illustrate pieces that at least some of them told a story, not just characters or just poses, but also different color techniques, different color schemes, you know, just really pushing myself to be my best, right? Yeah, so here, just finishing up the little pieces. I actually messed up a little bit on that part right there with her lips and everything. I made them way too big, and it was gonna look wild. I didn't want that. Yeah, so just adding little white specks. You gotta add the white specks if you're making an illustration. Some white detailing on the face and whatnot is a must, at least for me. So here you guys go. Here is it all zoomed out, looking at the little intricate details. Ah, those mushrooms came out so cute. But yes, here it is, guys. I really hope you enjoyed my Inktober Day 12, and I look forward to making more videos for you. Thanks for watching. Take care.